Welcome guys, and welcome to the first video of the new series that I'm going to do, and it's going to be about individual training on each position based on the player card and everything like that. So the first off, we are starting from the goalkeepers, because I'm going to go vice versa. I'm going to go from the goalkeepers to the strikers, and it's easy to do goalkeepers because you have only two cards of the goalkeepers. You have defensive goalkeeper and you have offensive goalkeeper, or sweeper goalkeeper in the modern day football. So first of all, we are going to go with the offensive goalkeepers. More or less, it's the same kind of training for all of them, but the certain situations depend more. For instance, for the offensive or sweeper goalkeeper, the speed is kind of a big deal, because when he rushes out, he needs to have a little bit of speed. So when you are searching for the sweeper goalkeeper, watch for the goalkeepers that have 50 and above speed, because you don't want to waste allocating points on the speed itself. And the next thing that you need to do, the second best thing, is they're playing styles. So if you are playing two formations, then you are going to risk of losing some skill points for the play style that you need to train. For instance, I use quick counter and long ball counter. And for instance, Magnan can play long ball counter at 72. That's okay-ish, but it's not great. He doesn't get that much boost. He gets team boost, but he doesn't get his personal boost as well. So for him, I trained as a quick counter goalkeeper, and the rest of the rest that I did, well, I cannot show you here, but I will tell you. The rest that you need to increase on the goalkeepers is goalkeeping awareness and goalkeeping reflexes, jumping and parrying, and sometimes catching. It depends on the certain situations. In this instance, I did Magnan with the reflexes, so he can just kick it out of it and save it like a cat. And in most cases, it's working. But the problem is, when you have shooting in your own penalty area from the 5-meter box, then the reflexes doesn't do justice. In those situations, goalkeeping awareness and goalkeeping catching and reflex and reach are the base things. For the long range shots, it's reflexes and reach. And if you want your goalkeeper to do most of the catching the ball instead of parrying into, well, deflecting to opponents, strikers or midfield players or whoever who is in box, you want to have catching most developed than parrying, because parrying is actually doing the parades and swooping the ball to the sides and stuff like that. That's how you train the offensive goalkeeper. The best offensive goalkeepers are Manuel Neuer, Alisson, Magnan, and I think as well in the game that I have. No, those are the best goalkeepers for the offensive side. Oh yeah, Ramsdale as well. And look at Ramsdale. He has reflexes 85, goalkeeper awareness 80, goalkeeping reach 88, quick counter 90, and long ball counter 86. And the rest I'm going to do catching and parrying, because he already has decent reflexes. Everything above 85 or 85 is a decent start of reflexes, because they got boost as well. And especially when they're in form, on certain starts they get +6 or +3. So that's a big deal. So yeah, I did better job at Ramsdale, and he's also offensive goalkeeper. And and here you can see he has acceleration and speed, so he's semi-decent in that area. Alisson I didn't level at all. but he has decent base stats. So that's the next thing that I'm going to do. But it's, how should I say, it's something like this. You need to watch the stats to be. So the goalkeepers do actually good job at saving. Manuel Neuer, on the other hand, I increase a little bit of reflexes. I did quick counter and long ball counter. I did goalkeeping awareness. He doesn't have that much speed for the rushing out, but he has speed. He doesn't have acceleration. But nevertheless, he has good goalkeeping awareness. He has good goalkeeping reach, catching and parrying. So something like this I'm going to do with Ramsdale, and they are going to be perfect for that. The next stop is going to be defensive goalkeepers. Yeah, I forget about Donnarumma as well. Donnarumma is my first project, and look at this, reflex is 95, but for some reason Donnarumma is playing weirdly for me. He saves something that no other goalkeeper will save, but he concedes what every goalkeeper should save, even 65. So yeah, I probably did maybe with the pairing bad or jumping or something like that. I don't know. Goalkeeping reach and IT reflexes. Maybe I jump overboard with reflexes. So yeah, it's everything by trial and error. For defensive goalkeepers, first up, the best is Oliver Kahn. I don't have it, but he's the first best goalkeeper choice. Second best goalkeeper choice is Peter Schmeichel. Then comes Peter Cech. Then you have Oblak, Courtois, and Handanovič. For the normal players and featured players, Oblak, Courtois, and Handanovič are virtually unstoppable. Mendy can do the job, but these three are the perfect. For instance, I use goalkeeping reflexes 88, and I will stop there. I will do a little bit of catching and reach on him, and I will do also long ball counter because I play the second formation that as well. So yeah, and with defensive goalkeeper, you don't need that much speed because you're not going to rush with them because they need to stay on the line, especially for the opportunities that every player is using the exploit with L1 and square in the penalty area. And the most common goalkeepers that concede those kind of goals are offensive goalkeepers. So yeah, you better stick with defensive goalkeepers if you want to prevent exploits of the game. So yeah, this is how you do defensive goalkeeper. Handanovič, on the other hand, he has base stat 85, and I will do catching and reach for him, and jumping, because even though he is tall, but 69 jumping, it's terrible. And also I will do quick counter and long ball counter. The speed is okay with him, so I will not touch that. But yeah, this is good. I will go with 88 reflexes. From 85 to 91 or 92 is the great span for the reflexes for any kind of goalkeepers. The only difference is when you have offensive goalkeeper, you need to have a little bit higher goalkeeping awareness because of it. And where is it? Jan Oblak. 87 reflexes. I will go with 88. Jumping is okay. Speed is okay. 1 point allocate for the long ball, or I will stay. I think I will stay with ET. I will not risk it anymore. Awareness, catching, pairing, and reach. Perfect. Everything is perfect. So yeah, that's that. So thank you guys for watching, and be sure to subscribe, like, share this video so more people can see it and also help develop their goalkeepers. We're going to see each other in the next video. Also, I'm live on Twitch when I share my experience, watch your teams and get advices. What should you go, which players you should play, and positions and everything like that. So yeah, guys, I'm live from Monday, Thursday, and Friday. at 2030 CET. The links are going to be down below in the description. So again, thank you and see you in the next video. Bye bye guys.